Imagine a shiny new car built every 60 seconds. Yes, that actually happens right now. Over 2,000 finished cars roll off this line daily. Isn't that just absolutely insane to hear? You might think Tesla or Ford holds that ultimate speed record, but they actually do not. Toyota is quietly beating them all, and it all happens inside a massive factory in Kentucky. This giant facility spans an unbelievable 9 million square feet. That is just mind-boggling. To put that into perspective, you could fit over 150 football fields inside. Over 10,000 skilled Americans work here. They labor alongside thousands of incredibly advanced robots. And wait until you hear this. They are building some of their most popular models. You can buy a brand new Camry Hybrid right now. It starts around $28,000. That affordable price tag easily undercuts the average Tesla Model 3. It saves you thousands. Toyota also builds the incredibly popular RAV4 Hybrid here, and they make the luxury Lexus ES. This specific plant proves something huge. High-quality automotive manufacturing still happens right in America. So how exactly does Toyota achieve such mind-blowing speeds? Do they completely ruin quality? The secret relies entirely on their world-famous production system. It blends human skill and robotics. Everything operates on a very strict just-in-time schedule. This prevents any wasted movement whatsoever. Parts literally arrive at the exact second they are actually needed. It happens on the line. But here is what nobody is talking about today. It involves this massive automotive operation. Any single worker can instantly stop the entire production line. They do this to fix problems. They use a simple hanging cord known as the andon system. It halts everything immediately. This ensures tiny mistakes never leave the building. You never get a huge headache later. It takes roughly 20 hours to transform raw metal sheets. They become a fully drivable car. Massive stamping machines apply 1,600 tons of pure pressure. This perfectly shapes the steel doors. These massive steel presses work so incredibly fast, they produce a brand new part every second. Then automated robots take over completely. They carefully weld thousands of unique joints on the body. The welding robots are so amazingly precise, they never miss their target by even 1 millimeter. Sparks fly absolutely everywhere. The bare metal skeleton slowly takes shape on the moving line. After welding finishes, the bare car bodies move directly into a highly controlled paint shop. Toyota applies 11 separate layers of specialized paint. These strong protective coatings prevent future rust issues. Each layer must completely dry before the automated painting machines can apply the next coat. When the finished body finally leaves the paint shop, it shines like a true showroom masterpiece. Next, the vehicles move onto the final assembly lines. Here, human workers handle the delicate details. Worker teams temporarily remove the painted doors. This lets them easily install the interior seats. Driverless robotic carts quietly deliver necessary parts. They reach the human workers exactly on time. These smart machines never stop moving around, and they prevent the assembly lines from ever stalling. Workers carefully install the engine and transmission. They add complex wiring harnesses and delicate glass windows. Finally, they fill the vehicle with essential fluids. This includes gas, coolant, and heavy brake fluid. The car is officially started for the very first time. It happens right there on the line. Every single vehicle then goes through hundreds of intensive quality checks. They cannot leave the factory otherwise. Inspectors rigorously test the brakes, lights, and safety airbags. They conduct thorough computer diagnostics on everything. They even run the finished cars through a high-pressure water test. This perfectly checks for leaks. If they find even a microscopic issue, what happens? The vehicle goes straight back for repairs. This extreme dedication clearly explains something important. It shows why Toyota engines routinely last forever. Many American buyers completely trust these reliable vehicles. They use them for long daily highway commutes. Now consider the massive scale of engine production. It all happens right inside this single building. Workers assemble over 600,000 powerful engines annually. This strongly supports their global vehicle shipments. Those highly efficient hybrid engines easily achieve 50 miles per gallon. They do this on the highway. That incredible fuel economy saves everyday drivers massive cash. You feel it at the gas pump. And wait until you hear this crazy fact. Toyota recently invested heavily into future clean energy. They poured over $200 million into expansion. They want more hybrid powertrains in Kentucky. The company also started building advanced hydrogen fuel cell modules. These power massive commercial transport trucks. This clearly proves they are looking far beyond traditional electric vehicles. They want to reduce global emissions. Most factories just consume massive power, but this plant generates electricity using recycled landfill gas. They actively recycle their industrial water, and they continuously work towards a truly carbon-neutral future. Toyota actually plans to achieve complete carbon neutrality across all their operations by the year 2050. But the true magic remains the incredible humans. They run this complex operation every single day. These 10,000 dedicated American workers constantly suggest brilliant new ideas. This improves factory efficiency naturally. This Japanese philosophy of continuous workplace improvement is legendary. It is officially known worldwide as Kaizen. It empowers everyday employees to solve complex problems. They do not act like mindless assembly drones. The local Kentucky community heavily relies on this massive plant. It provides incredible jobs and stability. Toyota creates a massive economic ecosystem here. It supports countless suppliers, local restaurants, and nearby businesses. They recently donated millions of dollars to local public schools. This directly improves essential STEM education. Over 4 decades, they invested $11 billion. This boosted the local economy and neighborhood infrastructure. This completely transformed Georgetown from quiet rural farmlands. It became a truly booming high-tech manufacturing hub. Families build entire careers here, knowing the company truly values their hard work and total dedication. Can you imagine walking across 1,300 acres? It is pristine and highly advanced automotive manufacturing space. It takes an entire day just to walk the perimeter. This enormous manufacturing campus is incredibly huge. Inside, you will find actual roads and busy offices. Massive warehouses basically function like a small city. When production originally started back in 1988, critics deeply doubted this massive project would ever survive. Many experts wrongly assumed Japanese methods would fail. They thought American labor markets could not adapt. But the very first locally built Camry changed history. It proved those skeptical automotive industry critics wrong. Since that historic opening day, they never stopped. They have built over 14 million durable vehicles here. Those reliable cars are currently driving on highways across America, and they travel around the entire globe. This immense output puts serious pressure on emerging rivals. Brands like BYD and modern EV startups struggle. Newer companies constantly battle with unpredictable production delays, but Toyota just quietly delivers consistent high volume continuously. They successfully blended extreme high volume output with industry-leading quality. Their total reliability remains completely unmatched. And wait until you hear this final secret. The factory is preparing for full electric vehicle production. Soon, completely silent battery-powered electric models will arrive. They will quickly roll down these exact lines. This upcoming transition guarantees the massive Kentucky plant remains highly relevant. It will survive for future decades. By integrating future electric models, they can heavily challenge Tesla. They want to dominate the EV market. Toyota simply refuses to abandon their deeply proven legacy. Their highly profitable hybrid engines are here forever. They understand that many American consumers still firmly prefer convenience. Traditional hybrid engines offer exactly that. Electric charging networks remain wildly inconsistent today. This happens across large rural sections of the United States. A reliable Toyota RAV4 Hybrid completely eliminates stressful range anxiety. Your family road trips become so relaxing. That simple practicality perfectly explains a huge trend. It shows why these specific Kentucky vehicles remain popular. Just think about the complex logistics required daily. Building one car every 60 seconds is totally wild. Suppliers must constantly deliver massive raw steel coils. These come directly from multiple different American steel mills. Every single shipment must securely arrive exactly on time, or else the whole factory just painfully stops. This finely tuned daily choreography truly separates amateur automakers. It elevates the absolute seasoned global industry giants. When you buy a $31,000 RAV4 Hybrid, you get absolutely amazing automotive value forever. You are buying decades of carefully refined manufacturing perfection. It is built by highly passionate local workers. The precise attention to detail rivals expensive luxury brands. They often cost more than double the price. Even the sleek Lexus ES models built here are stunning. They showcase incredible premium quality and extreme quietness. It remains truly fascinating how human intuition blends perfectly. It mixes with cold, calculated robotic manufacturing precision. Robots handle the heavy lifting while humans provide essential oversight. Nuanced quality control is always absolutely necessary. This brilliant harmony ensures the absolute safest vehicles ever. The most reliable cars reach your local driveway. Have you ever wondered why used Toyota vehicles hold value? Their resale prices stay so incredibly high always. It all traces directly back to this obsessive manufacturing culture. It was perfectly crafted inside the Kentucky plant. They basically engineer these robust vehicles to easily outlast competitors. Nearly every other brand on Earth falls short. Ford and Chevrolet constantly study these exact Japanese methods. They desperately try to match their pristine build quality. But replicating this deeply ingrained factory culture proves practically impossible. Most competing automotive brands just give up eventually. The intense training programs ensure every new employee fully understands. They know their critical role in fast production. They learn to spot tiny paint bubbles almost instantly. Slightly misaligned body panels never escape their sharp vision. Nothing escapes the incredibly sharp eyes of these veteran inspectors. They are deeply experienced automotive quality control experts. And that total commitment ultimately keeps your family incredibly safe. It protects you during dangerous daily highway commutes. Let us quickly review the sheer magnitude of this incredible operation. It lives hidden inside rural Kentucky today. Every single morning, thousands of dedicated local workers arrive happily. They build America's most trusted daily family sedans. The endless conveyor belts rumble to life with immense power. They push heavy steel through massive modern presses. Within mere hours, those flat metal sheets completely transform. Physically, they become highly complex, fully drivable hybrid machines. This massive scale allows Toyota to keep their dealership prices low. They remain highly competitive against all rivals. You simply cannot find this unique blend of rapid speed. Absolute total reliability is impossible anywhere else today. They basically wrote the definitive rule book for modern automotive success. It is a high-volume global manufacturing triumph. Other major brands constantly chase their highly impressive factory metrics, but they mostly fall incredibly short of greatness. The ongoing shift towards fully electric models will surely test them. This historic factory faces huge upcoming challenges, but their incredibly adaptable local workforce clearly proves something important. They can easily handle any new industry disruption. They conquered complex hybrid technology decades ago with massive success. Now they pioneer clean hydrogen fuel cell advancements. Their proven track record practically guarantees this specific facility survives. It will easily thrive for another 50 years. This incredible facility truly represents the absolute pinnacle of manufacturing. It is a modern American-based vehicle miracle. By perfectly combining passionate local labor with advanced heavy robotics, they deliver unmatched value and total consistent quality. Every purchased vehicle from this location directly supports the community. It feeds thousands of hard-working middle-class families. The massive financial investment easily guarantees stable regional economic growth. It helps the entire local state prosper forever. When you buy these models, you are honestly supporting domestic jobs. This remains true despite the foreign badge. This powerful connection between global brands and passionate local workers creates an incredibly strong and resilient business model. A fully electric Ford Mustang requires over 40 long minutes just to charge its battery completely for travel. Meanwhile, a locally built Toyota RAV4 Hybrid refuels completely fast. It takes exactly 3 short minutes flat today. That reliable Toyota Hybrid easily delivers over 600 miles. That is your total driving range per tank. Many busy daily drivers greatly prefer this incredible time convenience. They hate waiting around at public charging stations. American car buyers desperately need highly affordable and reliable transportation. It is more important now than ever before. Would you personally buy a vehicle built here today, or do you still prefer an electric Tesla model?